Hey there, hunters. Welcome back to the Gunners Guild. I got another short video idea. So today in Palworld, I had another team idea. Honestly, I love pals with partner skills that the players can use. Pokemon, take notes, please. Anyway, the other pals I wanted to check out were the Jolthog and Jolthog Crystals? The Ice Jolthogs. Because their skills turn them into hand grenades, and I do like hand grenades, especially because their grenades you can craft are actually pretty bad, so of course, we're going to make a whole team of Jolthogs and throw a bunch of hand grenades and see how they perform. Breeding the Jolthogs isn't too difficult after doing all the daisy chains. Ha. But we're going to go with Legend, Lord of Thunder, Ferocious, and Musclehead. The actual grenade is electric damage, so Lord of Thunder will actually work here. Of course, for the Ice Jolthogs, we're going to be using Ice Emperor instead. And we definitely want to use both Jolthogs because electric is not really a great offensive damage type, as there are not very many water pals that it can deal extra damage to. I think like the only pals that are above level 40 naturally that is water type is Yormantide. So ice definitely has some more opportunities since there are a few dragon types above 40. So against some bosses like Orzek and Jet Dragon, there are going to be some good targets for the Ice Hog, and the others like Baelris and Shadowbeak are going to take neutral damage from either. So there's not going to be too many showcases of these Jolthogs where they're dealing like a whole bunch of extra bonus damage, and they can't seem to hit weak spots, so it seems like you're going to be leaving kind of a lot on the table there because you're not going to get a whole lot of, element multiplier and critical hit multiplier, so, it's not going to do a lot of damage, but it's still fine. Anyway, the bigger problem with the hand grenade skills for the Jolthogs is that obviously you can't just spam throw them. That would be awesome, but unfortunately most pal partner skills have actually rather long cooldowns, though Jolthogs isn't too long. So rather than make like one Jolthog and buff it with pals that increase the electric damage or ice damage just to buff the actual single grenade toss, I'm just going to go with 5 Jolthogs so I can keep throwing them back to back. Each individual hit's going to be weaker, but I get more of them, right? The other upside is that you can actually chain them pretty well and do all 5 grenade throws and then come back around and be ready for the next reset if you kind of space it out properly. And the way you can time this is if you throw a Jolthog, fire a rocket, reload your rocket launcher, and then wait for your Jolthog to do like one attack. And then you swap over to the next Jolthog, throw it, fire a rocket, reload your rocket launcher, wait for it to do another attack, swap over the next one, rinse and repeat. This gives you enough downtime between each of the toss to eventually let the first one come off cooldown by the time you get back to it. So you can just, continue that cycle over and over again, which feels pretty good. Now, Jolthogs and rocket rotation is definitely much better than the Daedream and Dazzis team, and it's a bit more of an active playstyle, which is obviously way more fun. Plus, this way you have basically infinite AoE grenade throwing, like for running around maps and stuff. So it's actually pretty good, like in all situations and pretty much going anywhere. Though if you're gonna be running around with them, I would actually recommend just running 4 grenade hogs and then get up like a flying mount or something. But anyway, the team of Jolthogs does perform very well, much better than I expected after trying the previous team with Dazzis. Well, I still don't think this is going to be up there as like, top best teams to make. It's definitely going to be one of the most fun teams to actually use, unlike the Daydreams and stuff. So I actually don't regret breeding these and dumping my money and souls into them, and I'm probably going to keep these active. And as you can see, it gets through most of the bosses in just a few minutes, which again, it's not speedrun territory, but it's also not super slow. So I actually do recommend at least trying these ones out. I didn't recommend the Dazzis Daydream teams, but Jolthog spams, not too bad. So yeah, thumbs up for me on this one. Anyway, that's going to be all for me. Short video. Thank you all for watching, and good luck out there, hunters.